Ladies and gentlemen, a week ago, on the 10th of March 2023, the Canadian Avant-garde Death Metal band Ignominy got their debut full-length album titled Imminent Collapse released on Transcending Obscurity Records. This is a big deal. There already has been an album like this last month, when Mithridatum came out with their Harrowing, and I have just listened to it again to check my references. Mithridatum focuses more on the meditative interpretation of dissonant melodies through arpeggios, while keeping up the barrage of crazy variable, sometimes jazzy drumming, and they rarely go into chugging, riff-oriented territory. Ignominy, on the other hand, throws some chugs and grooves into the mix, along with lots of tremolos, while having the constant artillery support of meaty bass and intense drumming, with very angry shouting roars for vocals reminiscent of Jens Kidman from Meshuggah. Straight from the start, which simulates live performance with the sound of guitar being plugged in, we plunge into the raging sea of dissonant but relatively catchy and riffy music, where the rhythms change less violently and musical ideas get some space and time to unfold. Ignominy also don't shy varying their dynamics and reaching far into the different ends of the loudness and frequency range, so they can build a riff on the dialing between the bass rumbling and high guitars, like in the song Visuals, and thus the listener gets some holding ground and possibilities to not get lost in this sonic storm. Here is another example. Check the song Viscera and tell me, does the main riff resemble Wherever I May Roam by Metallica? Of course, the theme is developed in a totally different way that will scare away almost everybody but the toughest and most perverse music lovers who dig dissonant stuff in the vein of Ulcerate and Gorguts. It's very uncozy music that requires constant attention, keeping you on the toes all the time. There is a ton of thrilling details to be discovered here, and the level of musicianship is astounding. If you are one of those tough nuts who likes this kind of stuff, don't miss this album and be ready to show some attention to stand up to the challenge of Imminent Collapse. 7 Romeos out of 10.